Right, it's recording. Hello, Sharon. I'm the Invisible Man. How are you this evening?
I'm okay, Phil.
Good. I'm the Invisible Man. I've come here to entertain you. See? There's nobody in that chair, is there?
Oh, the ghost. He's not there.
See, look, I'm not really here.
There are.
I'm
We
the
can't sit them
Invisible
like
Man.
that.
You can't see me. Look, I can see it sit in my chair and go, wee. But,
Phil's invisible man. I thought you can't mind that.
I've got a new pair of spectacles, Sharon.
If you have.
Yeah.
They got them on, haven't
Yeah. I've got two new pairs. I'll show you. I'll show you that.
they? I need to know.
Wait a minute. So what have you been up to lately, anything?
No.
Oh.
Trying to visit friends, but they don't answer the door, so I won't bother anymore.
Hey, say that again?
I visit other people, but they don't answer the door.
Alright.
Don't like me visiting all the time.
Oh God, they're always putting something in the way here. Oh, that's alright. There's my new spectacles. New look for Bill.
You look Phil.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon they're alright?
Yeah.
I quite like them actually, they're quite studious. That's one of the pairs I got. £25 they were each. I went into Specsavers actually. And I looked at several of the £100 pairs. They had great big labels on the side of the arm, on the arms of the glasses. They had these great big labels. And I thought, and then I sort of like was going to buy a pair. In fact, I chose a pair. And I got to the door and thought, and looked next in the corner, and there was these £25 pairs. And they were £25 a pair, which is quite cheap actually. Very reasonable actually. I'm glad you paid £25. This is the other pair I've got. What do you think of these pair?
Oh.
My mum likes this pair better.
Your mum.
Yeah, but no. Oh, I like them. They're quite nice. I think this is the more. Actually, they do look quite good. Yeah. Yeah, they look alright. But I think I prefer this pair first. The other pair. So I've got two nice new pairs of glasses, £25 each, pretty cheap, down Specsavers. So, but yeah, that's a bigger pair. I like this one better. Anyway, had the window man come around today as well.
Oh, there.
And yeah, he looked at the vents. He said, "There's nothing I can do about them, man. They're the vents, you know. Even when they're closed, they let in the air." I thought, well, what's the point of having vents? You have vents. You open the vent, and that lets in the air. But when you close the vent, it's supposed to lock off the air, isn't it? You're not supposed to actually stop the air from blowing through the window. But he said, no, these vents are designed so that even when they're closed, they let in the air. I thought, well, they're not very good vents, then, are they? Oh, what else was I going to talk about? I was going to tell a story. I'll tell you a story. You ever heard of the chicken and the egg?
No.
I'll tell you a story of the chicken and the egg. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? One day, Donald the cockerel was singing in the chicken run. "Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo," he shouted. Patricia the hen smiled at the young, handsome, golden-feathered cock and flapped her wings. "You have a lovely voice," she smiled. "Would you like to dance?" she asked. A few days later, Patricia the hen lay her first egg. She was a beautiful, cute, fluffy yellow chick when she hatched. The chickens soon laid 4 more eggs, but no more. The end. Well, that's it, really. Anything else you wanted to say? What were we going to say? Oh, yeah, we were talking about that neighbour downstairs.
Downstairs.
You remember the old days, like
Yeah.
downstairs,
Yeah,
there's this bitch, wasn't there? The one who lived, because you live opposite me, don't you? On the 8th floor. There's this bitch, what was her name?
Gobby cow.
Lauren, her name was actually. Another Lauren. Not the Lauren on my movies, another Lauren. A different Lauren. Not the one on the VHS films, but a different one. But anyway, she used to live downstairs, and every night she used to bang on the ceiling at 10 o'clock at night saying, "You're making too much noise! You're making too much noise," and I had to keep turning the camera, the volume down, the television. And I had it right down low, and then at midnight, you know, sort of like I still was playing my music, but on half volume, and she was shouting and screaming at her boyfriend, and I got a letter from the council, like, saying that it was me, I was making too much noise after midnight. So I had to turn all my music down for about 6 months. And I had to turn all my TV down for about 6 months. You know, at 11 o'clock at night, so it was like half volume sort of thing. And then sort of like she started shouting at her boyfriend all night at 4 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it, Sharon?
Yeah.
Because I came down to you tonight that night. Do you remember that night? And I came down to you.
Yeah.
Because you lived opposite her. I said, and I got you to witness it while I was filming it. So I filmed it while she was shouting at her boyfriend at 4 o'clock in the morning. She's moved out now, obviously.
Fucking good girl.
Fucking bitch she was. That was a fucking bitch.
Chucked her over the fucking, chucked her over the balcony.
She did rather, yeah.
I only say chucked her over the balcony.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She banged on my door as well.
Yeah, she's moved out now. I don't know who's living down there now, actually.
A black man.
Well, they haven't complained at me yet, so I'm doing okay. I've been watching a lot of the Twilight Zone on the YouTube lately as well. Yeah, no, I've been having quite a good time actually. I'm getting used to these glasses, you know.
Well, I thought my neighbour worked next door, didn't white man, but he is, and he's shut his windows and let all the draft in.
Does it? Well, listen to your flat.
Eh?
To get into your flat.
He's got all the windows open, all the dabs getting in and away.
Is it? Oh, that's not right. Shouldn't get into your flat if it's next door.
He's letting all the draft in. His house has got to really come back.
Yeah, so anyway, they can't really do much about the windows, so I'm going to get some sticky tape and tape it up.
I'll have to stick them up, it's too dry.
I'll get some black tape and tape it up, and then tape up the fucking ventilators. That's the problem, is the vents. It's a bit annoying though, there shouldn't be any wind coming in when the vents are closed.
Well, anyway, shouldn't it?
Well, that's the story of the windows, anyway.
They're not very good, are they? Bills were about again today, painting outside, weren't they?
Chicken the time.
They were painting outside again.
Mm. Let's turn this off. I ain't got anything else I want to say tonight. So, hello, I've got new glasses.
That's not his, we've not got nothing to say.
My mate.
We ain't got nothing to say, that's not him.
Well, we ain't got nothing to say, but there's not much to say, really, I suppose.
No,
anyway, I just felt like doing that anyway. Let's call the chicken and the egg for the Twilight Zone.
I haven't been doing anything today.
Nah, never mind. Sometimes. Let's cook the chicken and the egg. That's a good title.
No, something like that.
End recording.